Community, of course, knows that pain firsthand that Wisconsin is feeling right now. Just 4 months ago, the lives of 2 students and 2 teachers were cut short during a shooting at Appalachia High School.
And since that tragedy, districts all across the metro have ramped up their efforts to enhance school safety here. Atlanta News First reporter Patrick Quinn just spoke with the police chief for Atlanta Public Schools. So Patrick, he of course has been following those developments that we've been explaining out of Madison.
Blair, that's exactly right. I was just able to talk with Ronald Applin. He's the chief of police for Atlanta Public Schools, and he said, yes, he's aware of what's happening right now in Madison. He said he feels for the school community there, for the chief of police for that school district. He knows he's in the midst of an investigation right now, and Chief Applin told me that they've really bolstered their security across Atlanta Public Schools. We reached out to school districts statewide, and many of them, on the heels of the Appalachia High School shooting, are trying to ensure that similar tragedies don't continue to happen here. Panic 860 miles away in Madison, Wisconsin, after yet another school shooting here in Atlanta.
I definitely think about some of the things that they're going through right now.
Atlanta Public Schools Police Chief Ronald Applin told me, sadly, he always has to be ready should one of his schools face a similar threat.
We have plans in place, we have operational guidelines, things like that, but nothing prepares you for something that happens really when it really does happen.
Atlanta Public Schools has ramped up its effort to add more school resource officers since the Appalachia High School shooting in September.
Frankly, an officer on scene beats an officer coming to the scene any day of the week.
Already, APS has at least one SRO in every middle and high school. Now they're looking to make sure every elementary school is covered.
The one thing that I want us to work on is the human factor. That's where we have our biggest problems, is a person leaving the door open.
Gwinnett County Schools said they've added 15 school resource officer positions since the shooting in Winder to add to their 115 SROs already in place. The Gwinnett School District is also trying out a pilot program, installing AI gun detection enhancements on its surveillance cameras district-wide. And in January, students at 33 elementary, middle, and Gwinnett high schools will start using clear backpacks. In Wisconsin, police there believe the suspected shooter was a student. For Applin, he says his team is always ready to respond, but called on the community, especially parents, to help keep every school safe.
Just imagine, how many lives will be saved if someone just said something. So safety is everybody's responsibility. And on the statewide level, the Department of Education here in Georgia, one of their top priorities for this upcoming legislative session is to see more funding for school resource officers across the state. A reminder, a school resource officer is a sworn in and a certified law enforcement officer that helps protect the school community. Coming up tonight at 5, Chief Applin, he actually took me to the front of this school and he showed me the layers of protection that they have in place right now to help ensure that tragedies like we're seeing in Madison don't happen here. Live tonight from the Old Fourth Ward community in Atlanta, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
All right, Patrick, we'll see you then.